Alright, trends change, Renaissance guy here. Going to be talking a little bit about personal progress and a few other things, and also some really juicy stuff. Alright, let's play the intro and let's go for it. So I'm having the time of my life. It is Tuesday. A little bit of a mix-up this week. I had to do chest on Monday, and I've just finished doing quads today. So now officially I've got 4 more chest days, 4 more quad days to go until I go to the US. And I have the challenge of losing 1 pound of body fat each week. Now, there's a good friend of mine. I know this guy, talks an awful lot of sense, and he's been talking about our relationship with food and all that kind of stuff, and just, making sure you have a good, making sure your relationship with food is the best it can be, as well as eating what you should be. Go and check him out. Sustain Nutri talks a lot of sense. A couple of bits we don't agree on, but hey, we don't agree. If we all agreed on absolutely everything, we'd all be clones, right? But he's really got things spot on, and actually one thing that he actually got me really thinking on was my relationship with food, and hence why I use the term treat meal, why I use meals as a treat for working hard, for doing good, for getting the gains that I need to do, and I use it as a positive reinforcement. I know he kind of was talking a little bit about, possibly other ways, but that's my relationship, and it's a good healthy relationship with my food. And so far, I did eat a little bit badly over the weekend. On last Friday, I was weighing in at 229 kilos, and now after quads day I've just tipped the scales to 228 kilos. 228 kilos. I'd be worried if it was 280, but I've essentially gone from the 229 pound mark to the 228 pound mark, which, it's not too bad, and there are little visible results. So I'm not going to kind of say there's a big massive result, but there are little results that I can see that's happening, and hey, I'm on track and I'm moving forwards. So hopefully by the time I get to the 27th of September, I will be around about the 225, 224 pound mark, which, it'll be cool. I'll be happy with that. So that's my own personal progress, and I'm happy with the way it's going. I'm happy with the way it's going. It's going good. So there is something I do want to address, and I want to attack an idea rather than people themselves, because to be honest with you, when people, they can't help themselves, when people get an idea or are convinced of something, especially if it's a bad idea, they'll run with it no matter what. And unfortunately, in this day and age, we have this stupid idea of like, hey, if somebody feels that way, then you've got to treat them with respect, even if it's absolute complete nonsense. We've got to treat them with respect and with dignity, and have respect for their beliefs. Well, actually, no, we don't. And one of them is the fat positive movement that's rearing its head again. and people saying, oh, I'm happy with the shape I am, I'm happy this, I'm happy that, I'm happy the other, and they'll, you know, they'll go on and on and on about this, and they will try and sell an idea that really is actually going to enslave you rather than actually make you free. Now, the only freedom that you really actually get through life is discipline, through good health, robust living, and being able to be physically active. All right? It's true that when you are more physically capable, you're more mentally and emotionally capable, you're actually more capable at work, and you're more productive at work, and you actually do have a better quality of life. Now, I'm not going to go down the road as some people said, oh, if you are obese, then you'll die, you'll have this, you know, it's the cause of this, this, and this. To be honest with you, the cause of cancer, heart attack, and everything else is partly genetic, hereditary, and if you actually have that disposition to actually have that, if your genetic makeup is built towards that, okay, that's the main reason why you're going to have it. However, when you put stress on your body by being obese, it raises the chances. It's not the cause, but it raises the chances of you having those problems, such as diabetes 1 and 2, heart disease, coronary heart condition, coronary heart attacks, even breathing, like the chances of you developing breathing problems will actually come more if you are obese than not. It's not the cause, but it can contribute to. Okay? Now, these people who are buying into this idea, you know, you should be happy with who you are as a person, alright? If you are going around, you're trying to live a good life, you're trying to do the right thing, you're trying to support your family, whatever it might be, going around enjoying life, you know, you should be happy with who you are as a person, because the physical body does not define you as a person. It's your actions and everything else, and I agree with all that, and I'll even say that myself. However, one of the main ways you can tell that someone values them is how they value this very valuable biological machine and computer. It's state of the art. It's an amazing piece of biomechanical engineering that has not even been able, we've only got theories as to how the way the bodies work. The actin-myosin theory is a theory. It's the best way we can describe how things work, but we don't even understand exactly even everything on the mind and how that works. But what I will say is that if you look after this incredible piece of biomechanical engineering, you're more likely to value yourself than destroying it. You know, it's easy to it's easy to destroy things. It really is. You just got to tear it down. You just got to turn around and go, hey, you know, oh, I'm happy. People should accept me as I am. Well, people should accept your character as you are, but they're not going to turn around and say, well, you know, they're not necessarily going to agree with what you're doing to your body. Now, I'm not going to be nasty towards these people. I'm not going to be nasty. I think the idea is stupid. The idea is stupid. The idea is crazy and insane. And as I said, it leads to an awful lot of horrible slavery. I mean, when you get older, when you get older, I believe I'm 50 now, and thank God I kept myself in shape, because if I'd have kept the way I was and said, oh well, people should accept me as I am, I'd have been a complete crippled mess by now. I would not have been in a good position at all. Believe me on this. So I would say to the fat acceptance group is, you got to be so careful about what you're teaching, because there's an awful lot of people out there who are going to do themselves an awful lot of damage. More damage than what we would do to them. Be happy with you are as a person. Be happy with you are as a character. But remember, as I said, we've been given this body once. And let me tell you something. Those people who have those health conditions are some of the most miserable, unhappiest people who tell me, I said, oh, I wish I'd never let myself get into this state. And it's not just a few, it's a majority of people who suffer from that. Think carefully, think wisely, be wise with your body, be wise with what you have, because you know what, if you start getting those heart and lung conditions, you're really going to regret it. Alright, have a great day. Catch everybody later.